Welcome back to my channel, Strawberries!
Hop in the shower, let me watch that club off for you.
So I literally wanted to start the video like this because this is a self-care fucking sleepover reading, bitch, okay? Get your face mask, get your tea. Yes, this is a tea glass. Because we're gonna spill the motherfucking tea. Okay, get some snacks, get a friend, get your cat if you have a cat. Shut the fuck up and buck. I'm just kidding. No. Sit down, get comfy. Because this is a girl tea time.
She was a fairy.
What we're asking is going to be, oh my god, you're so cute, is going to be, what is the vibe of your forever person? Like, how is your forever person going to be? What personality are they going to have? What's going to be the vibe? Maybe if you're with somebody right now, you can see if it aligns to, you know, the vibe that the person you are dating right now. Or if you don't know this person, then you know what to look out for. Regardless, that's the update. So let me go wash this off and I'll be back. I'm back and it's 2 days later, bitch. Yeah, so the timing of this reading is really significant. And I think that if you have gone through depression recently, you've gone through a purge, you've been really emotional, you've needed to take a pause or a break, this is definitely for you, okay? The cleansing is really significant. I'm sitting in my shower. I'm literally sitting in my shower. Why did I feel like recording this in my bathroom in my shower? I don't know, but I did. And so I just feel like that's a significant message here. So take that. If you have been going through that, even if you haven't, this video can still be for you. But if you have, this is extra validation that you clicked on the right video. We're gonna get right into the piles. But first, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I offer personal one-on-one sessions. And I have anywhere from 30-minute sessions to 45-minute sessions. I have monthly memberships included in those. There's many different options on what you can get and what you can pull on. I also have recorded readings, and that is where you can get a personalized YouTube video from me that's 30 to 45 minutes long, and I send you the link, again, asking any question you'd like, or you can get a 10-minute video response sent to you as well, answering one of your questions. I also have a
Supreme Strawberry membership.
I post videos on here, readings just for that specific collective, and it is for a more broad collective. So if you join that, you might resonate more clearly with the messages or trust them easier because it is smaller. Everything I just said is linked down below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on my post notifications. I am going through a lot in my life right now, guys, so I usually go live every Tuesdays and Thursdays, but recently I'm just kind of feeling like once a week is enough for me right now. I do eventually want to get back on schedule, but bear with me. I'm just going through a lot, and I don't like to give to you guys when I'm not feeling fully grounded in myself, just because I don't feel like it's an equal energy exchange, and I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the best. So that's literally why I waited to film this for 2 days, is because the day I made the intro, after I went back and washed my face mask off, I was like, I'm not ready to do this message. So without further ado, let's get into the piles. I've been building these Lego flowers. So I have 3 different Lego flowers that I'm gonna have you choose from. So pile 1 is going to be this flower. Pile number 2 is going to be this pink flower. It spins and it's giving me Wheel of Fortune vibes. Also, these flowers I built myself, which I think is really significant to the piles, because like, who's your forever person? Your forever person is going to be somebody that you build with, right? Like, you guys are going to build something together. pile number 3 is going to be this flower. It also just started pouring rain out. Something about rain and water is highly significant, like a purging happening for this connection. Maybe there's a purge happening, or a break, a silence. For those of you that don't like tapping, we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3 over here. So take a second, see which one resonates. If you chose this flower, then this is your reading, my love. Let me just give this to you. Hold on to that for me. And let's see what the vibe of your future person is going to be like. Okay, let's see. I'm feeling called to use the Animal Oracle first. What is the vibe of pile 1's future person going to embody? Whoa, did you see how fast that came out? This person could surprise you. That's something that's coming through. Oh my God, wait, I'm already getting so many messages. Loon is literally reversed on the bottom. I don't want to say what I'm thinking. I'm just going to say it. For some of you guys, only some of you, if you are seeing this, then I'm going to trust that you're grounded in the present moment regardless, you know, and you're still open. This could be somebody that surprises you because they've changed. Okay, so for some of you, this might be someone that like you haven't heard from in a while, somebody that you had a break with and then they come back, somebody that at one point was very guarded within like showing up how they are or being honest with how they feel, and then they shift. Because this is also a warning card, Hawk Messenger. It's a card about messages. So because it is a warning card, it's almost like at one point in your life, this person could have been like a warning to a pattern that you needed to break. And regardless on, you know, whether you break that pattern or not, and if you do break that pattern, then that's opening you up to genuine love. And it's not always guaranteed that it's from a specific person that helped you realize that, but it is guaranteed that you will get that love, whether it's from that person or not. So again, I stay open-minded with this, but I did get that message. And then dragonflies coming. Shut up. This is about a 2-year transformation. Your future person is going to be somebody that surprises you because they've transformed, okay? This is giving past vibes. If you see a dragonfly, that could be significant for you. Also like a lotus, and that's literally like the blossoming of life. And then personal choice. Personal fucking choice coming out. This is confirmation for what I was feeling. So this, who is your future person? This collective in this pile, your future person right now is either somebody that's going to transform or somebody else that's going to come through and transform. So like, that's what I mean is I'm not getting one path or the other. I'm getting your guides are like, okay, this person, if they step up, then we are going to send them through. If they don't step up, we are going to send somebody else through, which is why personal choice is out here. So you actually have 2 options here for a forever person. I think everybody has more than one option because you can't guarantee that someone else is going to grow. But I want to keep going here. There's heart energy. So this has something to do about somebody being emotionally available, emotionally open, accepting accountability, and taking fault. So like with the hawk energy, see there's like a sun, and the sun is masculine energy, and it's being kind of hid by the wing. And as I'm noticing, actually, the wing is touching the right eye. So there's something here about like freedom needing to come to somebody's masculine energy. Like they need to be less rigid and more open and flowing, less defensive. So that's something that this connection could have mirrored to you. But then with this energy, the green in the card, the blue within communication, and then the pink within the blossoming of heart energy and this being 2 years, this is like, again, this could have been somebody you were in a relationship with for 2 years. Maybe there's going to be a 2-year separation before you come back together with this person, or you've went through a 2-year transformation that is depending on whether someone else is going to follow that or not. But whoever it is, it's going to be like a surprising energy. Coyote Revealer of Truth on the bottom of the deck. So something, even if this is somebody new, it'll be surprising because you've never received the kind of love that you have given to yourself. Raven is on the bottom of the deck, so whoever I'm talking to, you've gone through a lot. Okay? Whoever I'm talking to, you have been through probably a darker life than the most average person. That is something I like literally read a client, and you like was this energy. So I don't want to invalidate anyone else, but like you could have had a karmic path. You could have had a path that's just a little bit darker than like the average human, right? Like people maybe hear your trauma and it's like, whoa, whoa girl, like I actually feel good about what I went through now kind of energy. So with that being said, you've carried a lot independently. Something you could be working on is allowing yourself to receive help through helping yourself, respecting yourself, setting boundaries, communicating, allowing yourself to receive through communication. So this is like resetting boundaries and saying, hey, I would really like to receive this, or asking for help, or putting yourself in a position where people will help you or can help you instead of carrying everything on your own. So once you start to do that, the person that shows up for you is going to be mirroring that same energy back to you, and it's going to be somebody that's extremely supportive. I'm getting Virgo energy immediately, like earth sign energy, King of Pentacles, especially if you haven't gotten consistency. This is going to be somebody that is extremely consistent. They show up, they show up, they show up, they show up. Like there's no like they show up and then they're gone. And then they give a little bit and then they're gone again. And then they give you a ton and then they're gone again. Like this is like, I'm here and I'm a rock and I'm here to stay. I'm a tree. It's raining so hard out right now. So regardless on whether it's a past person or not, it is going to reflect your healing. And if you resonate with that, continue to lean into receiving, okay? It's big for you right now. How's this person? Is this sideways? Flower of Life is coming through. This is a deep fucking message. I really hope that this is validating for you guys. Ouroboros on the bottom. This is somebody, oh my God. I hate to give the past message, but it is, especially with Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde. They've said it before, like I've seen TikToks of being like, say sorry to feed into your delusion, but the person you're meant to be with, or the person that you're thinking of right now during this Venus Mercury retrograde does matter. You know, that doesn't mean like, oh, they're your husband, they're your wife. It means like they matter. There's a huge pattern in that, whether that means forever or not. So Hawk is being clarified by the Flower of Life. You have a spiritual connection with this person. And then with Ouroboros being on the bottom, there is certain karmic patterns that you are breaking out of in regard to this person. So this could have been a pattern where you guys were codependent in the past. You overgave in the past. This person undergave. Like there's some kind of emotional dynamic that is currently being cleared out, especially with these two cards like paired together. This is a 2-year transformation. So this could have been a transformation that you were actually undergoing while you met this person. And then once it ended or they're no longer in your life, it's something that you're clearing out on your own after getting the mirror from this person. So the reason why this is so loud to me on how your future person is going to be, your future person is going to be like a fairy tale. So you're the kind of person, I wouldn't be surprised, like after this connection or after realizations, you want a fairy tale love. Like you deserve to have a high vibrational healed love, and that is probably something that you're looking for. You're not somebody that is going to settle for something that is minimal or something that is like not your dream, especially after experiencing what you've experienced, because your soul is like breaking out of this lesson. So with that being said, because it's a past life, karma is lessons is fate is choice. So if this person doesn't choose to learn the lesson, because it is karma and you have to choose to grow, like change is inevitable, but growth is a choice. If they don't choose to grow, you are going to receive somebody that is your fairy tale dream. If this person does choose to go, you're going to get your fairy tale dream from this person. But with this lesson, I think a big pattern for you could be maintaining an open heart and knowing that you're going to get the person you deserve. And you're not attaching to any specific outcome for happiness, and you're consistently showing up for yourself to prove to yourself that it's a feeling and not a person. What you deserve is a feeling, not a person. Okay? That's something that your guides want you to lean into. So if I want a person and they don't give me that feeling that I give myself, then that's not my person, because I deserve a feeling, not a person. Bro, clarifying personal choice, we have Gray's Tall, which is a 10 card. This is card about discipline. It's about doing things that you are hard, but you need to do them. That's what I mean. So this is like a message for you and this person. I need to get into tarot. This is already 10 minutes, but this is getting juicy. So let's see. This person is going to be somebody that, like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm not being specific with fairy tale dream, but it's going to be different for a lot of you guys. It's going to be somebody that is, like, financially stable, somebody that's consistent, reliable, like whatever your idea of a perfect relationship is something that you are healing. Like, you are going to get that in this lifetime, because I can consciously see in these cards that you're healing, and you've been for a long time. The Justice is the fucking first card. Oh, what am I saying? This is karma, bitch. Fucking karma. You've learned a huge karmic lesson from this person. I bet you there's going to be 2 kings that come out. One of them is going to be an old person. One of them is going to be a new person. Send it out, please. Oh, who just fucking popped out here? The Empress. This is you. This is you, after growing, after healing, after knowing your worth, after detaching from an outcome, after giving to yourself, knowing that you deserve a feeling, you deserve action, you deserve consistency with the Justice. This is the pattern. You've closed out a karmic pattern of not feeling worthy of deserving to receive. That's what it is. That's your energy here. So I just need to validate you're here for a divine love, and there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. That was so Minnesotan of me. I was like, no doubt about that. About shut the fuck up! I swear to God, like, for some of you, this is going to be somebody that you know, and this is like, if you've detached from this, stay detached. Don't let this reading feed your delusions. Let this reading give you hope and say, maybe it's a possibility. I can't guarantee that. This is currently undergoing on the 2-year transformation with the Ouroboros card, the past life card, transformation, closing out a cycle, is Death with the King of Wands reversed. King of Wands reversed is somebody that consistently needs egoic validation. They play mind games so they don't have to take accountability. They will, like, put all of the blame on you so they don't have to carry accountability. Like, it's somebody that just they constantly need to receive. They constantly need validation. So they will, like, they'll cheat, they'll lie, they'll gaslight, they'll manipulate, because they don't want to carry anything. They just want to be valued as, like, a god, like a trophy. It's very, like, narcissistic energy. With that, the Death coming through, not only have you gone through a death of receiving that kind of energy because of the shift and perception of yourself, but this person is undergoing some kind of ego death. 2 of Swords on the bottom. That's what I'm saying, bro. Your soul really was like, we're gonna fucking do it here. We're gonna get into this shit this lifetime. We're gonna get this divine love. What is this? Send it out, bro. Okay? We have 6 of Pentacles reversed. This is something that wasn't equal. That's what I mean. Clarify this, please. The personal choice. High Priestess. You're going to have a choice. You're gonna have a choice. Oh, I have full body fucking goosebumps. You're gonna have a choice. I actually don't believe that you're just gonna have one person, especially the High Priestess being number 2. So with the personal choice card, it's kind of feeling like this is about you. You have been extremely limited in past lives because of your belief in what you felt as if you deserved. Like you maybe didn't feel like you ever had a choice. You were like, well, I have to choose this person. They're my only option. They're my only hope. If I don't have this person, my life is over and I don't have anyone. In this lifetime, you've maintained a mindset that says, if this person isn't treating me right, then there are many other people that will. And you didn't have enough of abundant self-love to think that in past lives. So it actually feels that there is another person. So right now your advice is to stay open to receiving a feeling, not a person. And stay open to trusting your intuition and knowing what's good for you. So what I said, your future person is going to be somebody that treats you like a princess. With the High Priestess and the Empress coming through, this is like, I'm going to be treated like a princess. Like you're going to know what that means for you. But it might be somebody from the past is going to come back, and you'll have maybe another person that you've been seeing or that you've been open to at the same time as this energy comes in. And you get to choose to say, okay, which one of these is going to give me what I want? Because I get to choose. It's actually like your guides want you to have a choice in this, so you can feel empowered in the choice, and you're not feeling like you're choosing somebody that's just like the first person that's showing up for you. You actually have 2 options. So there is no like, yes, choose this person or this person. This is who is going to fulfill me in the way that I fulfilled myself. Who is going to give me the fairy tale love that I deserve. But regardless, you're going to get that. Oh my God. Okay. Let me clear my spread and we'll get to pile number 2. That was so fucking juicy. I really hope you resonated with that. I'm so proud of the growth that you've had in this lifetime so far. You're doing amazing. If you chose this flower, then this is for you. Here, let me hand this to you. Hold on to that. That's for you. Let's see how your future person, what is the vibe of your future person going to be like? Feeling ready to freaking read your energy. So open up that crown, baby. Okay, I'm already getting messages. Oh, this is gonna be a healing one. As if they're not all healing. Let's see. What is going to be the 5? Interesting. Why is it reversed? Oh, wait, that's really sweet. This person is going to be on your team, okay? I get the feeling you maybe haven't had a lot of people on your team. A lot of people maybe have not been willing to work with you, and they have maybe pictured you as like the villain, or somebody that is asking for too much, or somebody that wants to fight just because you want more emotional availability, or you want more teamwork or collaboration. It's just like, oh, you're just a problem. That's how this energy is kind of feeling. This is somebody that's going to change that for you. The first card that's coming through is the Knowledge card. It's number 3, which tells me collaboration, teamwork, like minds, but it's coming through in the reverse position. And I'm getting a different message from this than I usually would. And what's coming through is that you're going to learn through a kind energy, rather than having to learn an energy of respecting yourself through experiencing disrespect. So I feel that this collective has had to learn how to choose your head over your heart through difficult situations. So you've consistently been put in a situation where you're not being chosen, you're not being valued, you're not being loved, and the enlightenment that you receive is from you saying, I'm not going to put up with this, I'm going to work through this, I'm going to leave this situation. And that's what you learned, what you don't want. So especially if we're talking about women or feminine energy, you are a feminine energy that has learned what you don't want from a man. you haven't experienced what you do want, and you know what you want because of what you've given to yourself, not because of what you've experienced from other men. So this energy is like your experience has taught you what you don't want, and you've never actually experienced the positive. This is somebody that's going to give you the positive, okay? Then we have Hunter coming through. This is number 5. This is a card all about masculinity. This is a card about somebody knowing what they want and taking action. So if you've had people that are indecisive, people that don't know what they want, they're not sure, they're up and down, they're back and forth, they're in and out, this is like, I want you and I'm gonna have you. Like, I want you, so I'm going to give to you. I'm going to, the flower, I'm going to buy you flowers. I'm going to take you out. And even if you try to push me away, I'm going to stay. That's the kind of energy. This is the kind of energy of like, if you're like, no, like, I'm scared, like, I don't deserve that, like, why do you want me? This is going to be somebody that pulls you in and they say, I want you, you are good enough. Believe that. I'm not going anywhere. That's the kind of energy that this is. This is rock, stable, somebody that's going to stay even if you try to push them away. The next card is Enlightenment, and it is mirroring the knowledge reversed. Well, what I'm noticing most about this is the black cat. So you have been your own spiritual protector. Okay, you've been your own physical and spiritual protector through having to navigate through difficult situations and taking yourself out of those situations through intuitive hits. This person is going to be a protector for you. Okay, so if you've never had that, if you've never really felt safe, this is going to be somebody that provides that for you. This is Cinderella. Okay, this is Cinderella energy. Look at this pumpkin. Do you see that? So it's, if you've experienced extreme poverty, if you've experienced bad families, you've experienced belittling, being looked down on, you have just been somebody that maybe has had like a tragic life story, and this person is going to help you rise. Okay, this is going to be like, I am Cinderella and I get Prince Charming. Like, I get Prince Charming? Like, what? Like, that's the kind of energy I'm feeling. Not that you don't feel that you deserve it, but that you know you deserve it and you maybe thought it would never happen. And I'm even feeling called here to use my fairy oracle. So I'm just getting a really mystical, magical energy. I do believe that this relationship is going to feel very magical. So this is going to be like, oh my God, like, I can't believe it. I can't believe this. Even if you guys get in upsets, or ups and downs, it's something that's going to be easily worked through the knowledge that both of you guys have and the respect that you have for each other. So it's really loud to me as well that this first card is number 3. So like I said, working together, collaboration, and it's mirroring a number 2 card, which is a card about partnership. So you guys are going to learn a lot from each other through collaboration. Let's see here. Let's get a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Ah! Stop. I'm getting so many messages. Nobody has known how to handle your emotions, okay? So this is something that maybe you've dealt with. Like I said at the beginning, it's just this energy of like, you're asking for too much. You're being too much. Like, can you stop? Like, it's just that kind of energy. Signs and clues is coming through. And she's holding a fan. And I got from that, like, cooling you down. And then I'm thinking of, like, you being upset. And this is somebody that knows how to cool you down. Somebody that can recognize you're upset, take accountability, and be the person to ground you and hear you. So you can feel stable and grounded so you guys can work together instead of working against each other. This is like a masculine that's like, you're a balloon. And they're like, hey, come back. Like, let's do this together. Don't float away. Especially if you are avoidant or you've dealt with avoidant tendencies. That could be something here as well. We have a recognition card coming through. It says, you know this soul that mirrors your own. So again, this is a card about mirroring, and this is a number 3 card. So this is really going to be somebody that mirrors to you growth that you haven't been able to do on your own. So, and that maybe is hard for you because I feel like I'm talking to a soul that has had to do a lot independently. So you're going to be knowledge reversed, learning through love, like learning through compassion, especially if you've never received that. Like, you're about to learn a lot. You're about to learn a lot from that. Like I said, you've only learned for what you don't want through experience. Now you're going to learn through experiencing what you do want, and that's a whole nother side of learning, through actually experiencing what you want instead of having to protect yourself from what you don't. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a really light, playful connection. Guys, stop. Fearless love is on the bottom here. For some of you guys, this may be interracial. This may be, this is really powerful here. Something about you guys is different, but the same. But there's a leap here. This isn't going to be easy for you. You might, I'm just getting the vibe that you might like run from this person. It's like you get them and you're like, yeah, this isn't real. Like, I don't believe you. And this person is like, yeah, it is. And they're like, you're like, no. And they're like, yeah, it is. And you're like, no. And they're like, yeah, it is. Like, they just keep showing up until you're finally like, fuck, I'm waiting for you to fuck up so I can run away and be alone again. And they're like, well, I'm not gonna fuck up and we need to work together. That's literally the vibe I'm saying. It's like you drain your own battery by trying to be alone because you're always alone. And this person is like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Okay? So stop draining yourself and trying to run away and come sit with me and take a break. So what came through is tease. And again, she's holding a fan again in this. But notice, this is the next section. And this time she's with a man, but she's holding the fan. She's in control of her emotions. So this person is actually going to teach you like emotional restraint, or even how to deal with your emotions better in a connection outside of letting fear control them. So just like I said about the running, like if you allow your fears to cause you to run away, you're allowing your negative based emotions to control your actions. So this person's actions in response to that of being consistent and accountable is going to help you realize I don't need to allow these negative feelings to control me. I need to recognize them and recognize how I can actually use this to embrace the connection. Healing connection is this card coming through. It literally says your romance will transform your life. And I don't think I have to say anything else about that card. That speaks pretty fucking loud to me. Your romance will transform your life. There's negative cards in here too, guys. I just want you to know that. And then clarify this last section here. Shut the fuck up. This is reversed. Disguise coming through in the reverse position. Open your heart on the bottom. This is literally a card about like, let love in. Let it in. Trust it. Trust that it's real. With that being on the bottom of the deck, you could have, like, I just feel like I'm talking to people that have gotten cheated on, people that have been put in third-party situations, people that feel like they need to prove themselves to somebody. This is going to be somebody that actually speaks to you. Like, I see this person literally saying to you, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'm not leaving. And they say it with, like, so much confidence that you can't even deny it. And then, look, words of affirmation is literally on the top of my deck right now. Do you see how she's like sitting in this yellow dress and he's like, I'm not going anywhere, bitch. Sit your ass down so we can sit together. And then a benefit of the doubt is coming through. Give your relationship a chance. It's literally what this card says. Give your relationship a chance. Okay, I just want to clarify this last section with tarot really quick. Yeah, Queen of Wands reversed. This is about you being treated like an object, you being treated like a pawn, you being treated like surface level, somebody perceiving you as overly emotional, perceiving you as drama fed, perceiving you as like hot but not real, somebody not taking you seriously. And that is a projection that you most likely put onto masculine energies if it's something that you've consistently realized. So that's the energy here. It's just a forewarning. When you meet this person, You may have some fears that come up that you project onto them, and you're like, well, they see me like this. I don't trust them. They just are playing with me. And your guides are actually asking you to see through that illusion. Ask yourself where those fears are coming from and try to take actions to disprove them. Because when you meet this person, I'm cutting it to the fucking star with the Emperor on the bottom. It's real. This is real, but you're going to have a hard time believing that it's real because of what you experienced. But that's exactly what it's meant to teach you. So make sure you're open to this, okay? Real feelings. I just caught it too. Real feelings. Oh my God. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. Your feelings are worth exploring, okay? Even if they're positive, don't diminish your positive feelings from past experiences that were negative. Okay, now let me clear my spread and we'll get to pile number 3. I don't know why I always go like 3. Like, okay, if you chose this flower, then this reading is for you. Here you go, my love. Oh, here you go. Hold on to that for me. It's yours to keep. Let's see how this person is feeling. I like how I do that for every single pile. So if you watched all 3, you just got 3 flowers from me. Let's see. How is this person? Whoa! Did you see that? I'm gonna take that. Freedom is the first card out. And it's blue and purple. Wow. Wow. This is a powerful message. So this is what the card looks like. It's giving me really spiritual vibes. And something I'm getting here is because you've been in such traumatic experiences emotionally, whether this was friends, romantic, parental, whatever it is, it's like you never could create how you felt because you were always seeking to be felt in a certain way. So it's like you are always put in a situation where you don't know how someone's feeling about you. So your feelings are made up of illusion on what you want, and they're also made up on wondering how someone is feeling. So it's like you can't ever gauge like how am I actually feeling about this connection because you're so concerned on how they're feeling about you. So it's like instability, somebody making you feel emotionally unstable. This is a connection where it's like this person is gonna make you feel so confident about how they feel about you that you're not gonna have to worry about that. And it's gonna open up a part of you that feels free that maybe you've never felt before. So it's like I actually have space to trust this person and I don't need to be worried. And a part of you is going to be like, if I'm not like worrying or obsessing about how they feel about me, like what am I doing? And then it just gives you security to like focus on other areas of your life because you know you have someone in your corner and you're not like wondering if that person is in your corner. Growth is literally on the bottom with friendship. Oh my gosh, see, this is going to be like genuine best friend energy. This is like, I'm here for you no matter what, and you're going to feel that. Oh, I love this. Service is coming through upright here. Yeah, this person is actually going to give to you. They're going to show up for you, and they're going to help you release guilt, okay? Guilt is in the reversed position on the bottom. You feel guilty for receiving something that's hard for you. Yeah, receiving like heart energy. You might be the kind of person that's always like, oh, no worries. It's fine if you don't answer me. Like, take your time. I'm always here if you need me. It's totally okay. If you can't be there for me, that's okay. I understand. And you're always giving people like space and freedom and compassion, knowing that you're always there if they need you. But if they can't be there for you, you're okay. You're fine. You don't receive that in return though, like unconditional love. And that's something that you're going to receive with this connection. This person's energy is going to be loving when you need space and loving when you don't. You maybe have never had a partner that's okay for you to like take space. Like it's okay for you to just like have your own thing or do your own thing. And for them not to be insecure about that, or for them to not control that, or for you to feel that, oh my gosh, well, this person is gonna abandon me if I'm not constantly giving them my attention. Like, that's something that's gonna be purged out through this connection. You're gonna be a lot more connected to your intuition in this connection. Balance. Oh, that's so validating. Balance coming through. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. That's what I mean here. And what's on the fucking bottom of the deck is friendship. Friendship, guilt reverse, and blame upright. So what this is telling me is you blame yourself for other people's mistakes. It's so interesting. Like, if you at any point in your life were suffering, surviving, you felt alone, maybe you were escaping through drugs, through alcohol, through partying, through false connections, whatever it was, and it's like somebody perceives you as like a bad influence, and they're like, oh, you're a bad influence, I can't hang around you, like you got me into some bad stuff. You're getting blamed for surviving in the way that you knew how, rather than that person taking accountability on how they let your energy affect them. You were just surviving, you were living your life, you were doing what you knew, you knew what you knew how to do. And that person could have said, I actually don't feel like I want to do this, but you keep living your life, no shame, no judgment. But it's like you maybe got blamed for other people's people pleasing, or other people's like entrance on what your energy did to them or how you affected them. Or if people have people pleased you and you maybe were held accountable for that. So this is going to be something, friendship coming through on the bottom. Mirroring guilt reverse is telling me that this is something that is the opposite. This is respectful. I see 555 on the time as I say this. This is like, you're not in trouble. You're not responsible for my emotions. I'm not responsible for yours. This is mature, stable, and grounded. And you are completely able to be free. If you have a Sagittarius stellium, or you are a Sagittarius, or you have a Venus, Mars, or maybe even any of your houses you have in the 9th house, which is Sagittarius, you could really value freedom, but you still want connection, and that's maybe something that people haven't been able to give you. So this connection that you have is going to be extremely freedom based, but extremely loving at the same time. Let's see here. Oh my god, on the bottom of the deck already we have Brother Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. Look at that. It literally says on the card, a safe place for you to go. This is going to be actually safe. This isn't something that is emotionally turbulent in any way. This is actually safe. You carry so much blame. Like, you're so hard on yourself, whoever you are. And this is literally a projection of other people. Like, the reason you're so hard on yourself is because I think quite literally you have gotten blamed so much for other people's doings and other people's free will. It's like you get blamed for it. I really want you to like lift that burden. This connection is going to help you do that. But if you haven't already met this person, what's going to help you attract this connection is lifting that yourself. Bro, I'm not kidding. It's like you just like want to be alone and be loved at the same time. Like, maybe you're a Capricorn moon, or you're like an Earth moon or something, maybe Sagittarius moon. But clarifying the freedom card is literally, little wolf girl, it's okay to be alone. That's what it says on the card. It's all right to be alone. So it's like you always have had to overextend your energy for everyone and everything around you, and then you get blamed when you want to be alone. Or you get blamed when you need time for yourself, or you get blamed when you want help, even though you're always helping everybody else. Like, there's this energy, and this person is like, I will love you whether you need me or not. I will love you for who you are, not for what you give. It's okay if you need space, and you don't always need to give to me. That is something that is huge for your learning lesson. Service. Oh, this is so good. This is a balance. This is literally about balance. I'm just realizing again, balance is out here. I totally forgot about that. So we have Sacred Beetle Armor coming through. You have a Mighty Shield. This is clarifying the service card, which tells me that you are going to be able to protect yourself through the ability of learning from the service you get in this connection. So this is like what this person gives to you, whether that is space, whether that's gifts, words of affirmation, accountability, consistency. Like I said, space is also something to give. You can give somebody space, and that is a gift. Your standards are going to raise, and you're going to maybe even have realizations about certain people in your life that weren't able to give that to you. And that's why on the bottom of the deck is guilt, reverse, blame, because it's actually going to lift the illusion of ways you blame yourself or ways you burden yourself because of other people's connections. Once you experience this connection, it's going to be like, oh my God, like this is actually healthy. I should have never blamed myself. It was never my fault. This is going to be somebody that helps you realize it was never your fault. 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 It's not your fault. Do you know how I just said? You know how I just said that this is going to help you reveal illusions about past connections or people that are maybe in your life? We have Miss Spiderweb, reconsider your alliances and make new connections. This is literally going to change who you attract. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if you meet this person at a time of isolation, at a time when you're by yourself, when maybe you don't have a lot of friends, and this person and the balance in this connection is gonna actually elevate your energy to attract these connections. And then coming through with this is the mermaid and the turtle, an elder will teach you. This person could be older than you, but again, with this being on the balance card, this is going to be something that teaches you, okay? You're going to learn. And from the energy I'm reading, you maybe are usually the teacher, okay? Maybe you're usually the one teaching. You're not the one receiving, but it's going to be switched around in this relationship, because not only is this going to be filled with love, but the love is going to be unconditional, which is why friendship is on the bottom, is because this person is going to be your best friend, okay? They're not just going to be your lover. They're not just going to expect something from you or expect you to give to them. You're going to have a balance of independence and receiving energy in this connection, and that is going to be extremely healing for you. And then I'm just cutting it now to finish this. Shut up, this is so validating. I cut it to a loyal guardian. So this is obviously about somebody coming in and protecting you. And then underneath this card is butterfly in a gloom. This card says, after sadness, happiness and hope returns. So you may meet this person right after you have been in a depression or been down or been sad. So maybe soon you might meet this person if you've been in a low stage, but you're still trying to help yourself. And then frog princess. So if you've been dating, you've been going out, you've been trying different connections, kissing different princes, you're going to find the frog that turns into a prince fairly soon, okay? So, oh my God. Okay, that was pile number 3. I love you guys so much. Oh my God, I love you so much. Okay, I really hope that this resonated for you. Please let me know down below how this did resonate. These were really beautiful messages, and I had a really great time channeling this for you guys. Thank you so much for your patience on what I'm going through, and maybe I haven't been posting as much, but I'm getting back in the swing of things, and your guys' love and support towards me helps lift me up, and I honestly, words can't express how appreciative I am for you guys. I wouldn't be able to live the life that I do without your support, so thank you. I love you, and I will see you in my next video, strawberries.